Welcome to Dear Alice, a lifestyle approach to interior design.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dear Alice. We have a fun one for you today. Sue and I have no idea what today's podcast episode is about.
Not a clue.
Cori holds all the cards, and he is going to ask us some questions, and we're going to answer them.
Awesome.
Yeah, but first, how are you guys doing?
Doing great. Yeah, I'm excited for this episode because I spent some time this morning kind of getting these together. It's going to be fun. Yeah, I thought of some like off the wall things you guys probably will, scoff at, but it is what it is.
Nice.
I can't wait.
That's great. What's new? Yeah. What's new in your world? Suzanne Hall, you're working on 2 bathrooms in your home?
2 bathrooms. Yeah. Where it's kind of a forced remodel, which is how it goes. And I'm so excited about them. Yeah. I have 2. We have one bigger bathroom that my boys use on the main hallway. And then we have our little master bath. And
I love it.
Yeah. I've been dragging my feet until this moment. And now it's just like, my heels are on the fire and I'm moving fast.
I love it. She's hot stepping.
I'm hot stepping and it's been a lot of fun. I think, I don't know, maybe it's the creativity. Do you do your best work like when you're just like
under pressure?
Under pressure. Just
under
like
pressure.
David Bowie. Yes, thank you. Yeah. And somehow it all like works out and you put the vision together and you're just like, yeah, that's good, right, Jess? Is that good?
Yeah, it's great.
It's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Move forward.
You do happen to be like an exceptional level of designer. So no surprise there that it's just happening to turn out.
Yeah, that's true.
With all these great subs and great tile people on speed dial. So you have unusual resources,
an unusual
milady.
Set of skills.
Yes.
That's getting me to the finish line.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's been a lot of fun.
So fun. Sue and I are a fun dichotomy because I'm like always a new build and Sue's is always likes to buy an older home. And then she just likes to kind of, take it in stride and then it's always an emergency remodel for her. She's like, damn it, I got to put a new roof on my house. It's leaking. So then she's forced to put a new roof on this past winter. And now her mom was babysitting the kids and she was like, Suzanne, I went to use the bathroom and my socks are wet in her bathroom. And so Susan's like, emergency remodel.
We'll have to post a picture. I get home from work and I have Louis on my hip and I took a kitchen spatula to the stupid floor that they put there and pulled that sucker up with Louis on my hip. Anyway,
nice. Well, was it a laminate or was it tile?
The Cowboys, they just put a laminate wood on top of peel and stick. Not 1 layer, 2 layers of peel and stick.
So she herself did her own remodel.
She sure did.
With another peel and stick floor.
I just the tile guy was there last night. He's just like, so there's another layer. I'm like, of course there is.
Let me go get my kitchen tool.
Oh gosh, shoot me in the face. Anyway, so it makes it exciting.
Totally.
Yeah.
And you just never, it's like Russian roulette. You don't know what the next emergency remodel is.
Door number 3.
Yeah, that's exciting.
I like to keep it fresh. Keep it spicy.
Well, her plans are so cute. We need to figure out a way to share the before and after. You should take some really nasty befores.
I have the listing photos.
Oh, you
those
do?
Are wild.
Well, you have those, but then you should take them in destruction so they look really bad.
Yeah, put oil on the girl's face and they look fat and then take the picture and then do the gua sha on this new one and make her look pretty again.
Yeah, it's going to be really cute. Perfect. I'm excited.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So that is my world right now.
Do you have any emergency remodels happening in your world? Any construction? Any?
Not
special project.
Yeah, not construction, but outside of Alice Lane, we're working on an album.
No emergencies because you too are a new build.
I am a new build. Yes.
The plan was to tear this house down and do a new build, but I keep spending my money on remodel.
It's so funny.
Damn it.
Oh, that's so funny.
I'll have to say though, before you bought the house and you were so you said you were looking at new build homes in Lehigh. Do you remember that?
Yeah. And everyone's just like, who are you?
Yeah,
that's not you.
I was like, nah, that doesn't seem.
That's not right.
Yeah. So when you showed me the house, pictures of it, I was like,
a mess.
Yeah, I was like, you're going to do great things with that. So I felt more your speed.
Thanks.
Yeah, it sounds like you're not going to tear it down now because you're putting in brand new bathrooms, brand new everything, new plumbing, new toilets, new everything.
We'll see. Maybe when no one moves out.
She'll take a wrecking ball to it and start over. Emergency new build.
Emergency new build. Live in the barn while you're rebuilding it.
Oh my gosh, that was the plan, was to start on the barn. And because you can't build a structure that tall anymore, so everyone's all the builders are like, no, you need to keep the height on that, restructure it. make that livable and then like tear the house down. So yeah, that was the plan.
Yeah. I mean, that's not about it. I lived in a barn for a little bit. It was an apartment that was like built into a barn, but it was great.
We would bring like everything out there, but wouldn't that be so much fun to make that the pool house for the eventual pool? Big ideas, guys.
Yep.
Damn it.
Big ideas. You know what? It's not too late. You got a long runway, Sue. You're very young still.
On a dream, y'all.
You're only 40.
Yeah, exactly.
You can do this till you're 90.
You know what? Nolan, you might be graduated with some grandbabies.
It's fine.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But you're going to have a great bathroom to grow up in, sir.
Yeah, he is. I'm excited for him.
It's always going to be a great place to live.
Oh, totally.
You know what I mean? Like Highland is amazing.
Totally. So, bloom where you're planted.
Exactly.
Bloom where you're planted.
Cheers.
Okay.
All right. I love it. Let's get on with this party, Cori.
Hit me.
Yes. So this is how the 21 questions first originated. It was us, a few of us at Alice Lane, like thinking of questions that would make you guys choose one or the other. And so this is going back to the very first episode. I think we recorded that one in like early 2020.
Vintage podcast.
Yes. Days. So go back, listen to that one. It was funny. Hopefully this one is too.
Love it.
Okay. So it's a series of 21 questions and you just have to choose between the two. It's like a would you rather situation.
Okay.
Okay. So this is just for a room. You can place it on anything you would like. But navy blue or forest green?
Yep. Navy blue, of course.
Yeah. Forest green, of course.
Okay. Yeah. That's funny because when we were like writing this, I was like, I know what you guys are going to say about. So the next one is
both jewel tones, though.
Sure.
Yes.
They're friends.
Yes.
That's why we put those together. So ochre or mauve?
Ooh.
Ochre.
Yeah. Boy.
It probably depends on the application, but you can.
It really does. Yeah. I feel excited about both and maybe even together.
Really.
Yeah. But I do have our, it's kind of a mauve. What's our plum? Dusty plum?
Leo dusk rug.
I have our Leo dusk rug in my living room, which I love. And I also happen to have made my master bed in indeed like a plum color. So I am drawn to that. I love it. So I should go with plum.
You're going mauve? Okay.
Yeah, mauve.
I generally
Sorry.
like warm tones and like that bit of gold. They're like that unexpected, like.
I feel like you would wear an ochre coat or like an ochre earring or something like that.
I'm Tandoori Spice. I'm warm.
Exactly.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The next one. This is like you have to stick to it. You can't like alter it in any way or bring something else in, but your living room, like your living space, has to be fully 100% mid-century modern. That's like the scale of like, of that like furniture back in the day, not how it's kind of been like plus size today, or completely modern farmwear.
Oh, gosh.
Mid-century.
Yeah, mid-century.
Okay.
Or just loosen LBs. Like wear some flats more often.
How about me? I'm like 5'8". So I'm going to be like big guy in a little coat in the little mid-centuries.
I know.
Yeah. But still, I think better style than the modern farmhouse.
Editorial. It'd be cool. You'll just have really plush carpets that you'll be sitting on because the furniture doesn't fit.
Yeah. Right? I'll sit on the floor. I'll lay on my back with a pillow under my head. Yeah.
The shagadelic carpet. It's fantastic.
I hadn't heard of this term until someone brought it up to me today, but, or I'd heard of it, but just didn't know exactly what it was. So same question. So now it's mid-century, modern or granny chic.
How would you define granny chic?
Thought you were going to ask that.
Okay. It's like antiques and stuff?
Yeah. Like
kind of excited. Or is it a little roughly extra feminine?
Yep. Roughly, florally, just very, I'll read you what Google says. The latest fashion trend for millennials is combining through their mothers and grandmothers' closets for style inspiration. The popular look is called granny chic or grand millennial. I think that's how I fit, that's how I know it best. But style, grand millennial style, and it involves donning vintage style pieces like crochet sweaters and eyeglass chains. But you have to go like full tilt that, one or the other.
I mean, Sue, you are a millennial. So
I'm grand.
You are.
Yeah.
You definitely are. I'm Googling it so I can see some images because I just need
the more edited I am though right now. Like the more I'm taking away, ironically.
I feel like those are kind of, to me, they're like a little bit polar opposites because, Mid-century is more edited.
More is more, less is a bore kind of thing.
Do you know what? Some of these are very exciting to me. I'm going to just go ahead and say Grand Millennial style.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Share your screen, homegirl.
Just start scrolling around through there. I think that there's some really fun. It's like wallpapers and draperies and
that is fun.
Do you know what I mean? Like vintage chairs and pattern on pattern on pattern. Do you know what I mean? Like some of it gets a little bit too much, but our own spin on it is way more creative.
Yeah.
I feel like mid-century feels more strict, though I do have to say the fashion for the 50s and 60s is so good.
I know, that's where. Yeah.
So I really like that. And I will not wear a crocheted sweater. So in that regard, I do.
I would rock a chain for my eyeglasses.
For sure you would.
That's a hard one. I'll go here. I'll throw my spin on it.
Grand Millennial?
Yeah, because I think some Grand Millennial might pull in a little mid-century because we're ridiculous and we like layers. So I'm going to live with all of it.
Cheers.
Okay. Here's one. So it has to be your entire home. So you're either going to have wood tile everywhere.
Shoot me.
Bedrooms, everything. Or you have to have like full-on stucco interior walls and ceiling throughout your entire house.
Stucco.
Stucco?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah, same. Stucco.
Yeah, it's just like plaster, except just roughlier.
Can we choose the stucco person to install so we can direct him on how to make it look more plastery?
Can I get a box of sandpaper?
No, it has to be like early 2000s, like brown stucco.
Ew.
I know.
I'm going to paint it though. Can I paint it?
Sure.
You didn't say I could paint it.
Yeah.
For sure that then. Okay. Never would I ever could I. You guys, such an offense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. These kind of bounce all over the place, but so this is just however you think of it in your own mind, where you're thinking like, care products or clothing, whatever, but Chanel or Gucci?
Gucci.
Yeah. Gucci.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm not girly enough to just be Chanel. Okay. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. She is a fancy girl. She's like a lunching lady. Yeah. She's a ballet flat and all of that. I just want to F it up a little bit and slap it in the face. And
I don't want to always be quilted. I want a lot of different patterns and I want a lot of color combos, and Gucci does such a good job at that. And
agreed.
Yeah, the hardware is always rad. It's always unexpected. Mm-hmm. You have
sunglasses are fun.
Sunglasses are awesome.
Yeah, it's just like saying Harry Styles would be Gucci to me.
Mm-hmm. Or Celine Dion.
Or Celine Dion. Yeah.
Harry Styles.
Yeah.
Harry Styles.
Although Celine Dion is great.
Celine, you're awesome. Yeah.
They're both amazing. Mm-hmm. I mean, I would die to have, something Chanel for sure.
It's just cool to have something funky every once in a while.
Both, right? Yeah. I mean, both. But if you had to wear one or the other, I think Gucci would be more fun to wear.
Yep.
If I had to buy a handbag today, it would be Gucci.
Okay.
Cheers. Same.
The next one, Instagram or Pinterest. For inspiration. That was the caveat on it. You have to pick one for inspiration.
Now that we can save on Instagram, I mean, we've been saving for years, but we didn't used to be able to save. But now that we can save, my saved images are as good as my Pinterest images.
Okay.
The way to organize it isn't as good. Yeah. So the organizational feature of Pinterest is going to win out for me because then I can categorize all of the things that I'm trying to think through, like the retail store. What are we doing for holiday? What's that look and feel? What are we doing for this client and that client? And the differences between them and how to organize those into files and folders and all the different looks. I think Pinterest is king still.
Yeah. Pinterest. Also, the thing I love about Pinterest is their algorithm. Yes, Instagram does the same thing, but I like that on Pinterest I can see an image and I finally found the image that I'm looking for that's providing what I need. And then I keep scrolling and then there's 100 more images that are fed to me immediately and I can file them exactly for the client folder or whatever I'm working on.
Yeah.
And
maybe just even different angles of the same room come up, which is great.
It's super helpful. Whereas Instagram, you save it. I forget to go back to my saved images a lot of times on Instagram because I don't file them as well. But my Pinterest has awesome filing.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
It's for the same purpose. So for inspiration, you have to choose one or the other. Books, like design books or magazines. And with magazines, I'll give you online stuff as well. But you have to choose one or the other.
Say that again.
Books or magazines for inspiration.
Books.
Yeah.
They're more They're more fun to play with and style with, where magazines are kind of lifeless and limpy.
Oh, for inspiration.
Actually, you could do that too. I mean, because it could be inspiring. If you see a book, then you want to, you know what I mean?
I just think the book has legs because you can do more with it later on. Mm-hmm. Not to mention, I feel like the images take up the entire book, where magazines, you only get a fraction of the end of the magazine that are gorgeous. And then most of it's advertising. And it takes forever to get through, to find the meat of it, and the meat only lasts for a second, where the whole book is like a big steak, you know?
Yep.
It's really good.
Yep.
Sorry to you vegetarians out there for saying it's a big steak. Yeah.
It's okay.
It's a big cauliflower steak.
Oh, it's
there
delicious.
you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Books.
The next one is a listening or music room or a library in your home.
Ooh, music room.
I think so too.
I think that'd be really fun.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're not musical, but I love music. So I think something like that would be really, really fun.
Like musical lounge, like that'd be rad.
We all know I'm not going to read anything, so there's no point in having the library.
Yeah, I think there's just, for me, the creative juices of like a music room, just, that speaks to me more than...
Also, you're a musician.
Yep.
You have like a record player and records and instruments and all that.
Yeah.
You deserve a music room.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. This next one is you have to do one or the other, and just make it work in your house. So, the first is to use 10 different exterior finishes for your home. So they'd all have to be different, at least different. Like if you use the same type of stone, different colorways, that would be 2. Or 2 small of rugs, like throughout your home, nothing bigger than a 5x7, no matter what size of the room.
Say the first one about the stone.
10 different exterior finishes. So that could be
on the inside,
exterior,
on the exterior.
Get that brick wall you've always wanted,
or piece of a brick wall.
Lots of different types of bricks and stones.
You can have,
It's going to be a cornucopia of exterior finishes.
All the big rugs you could have. indoor to outdoor experience.
I just hate this so much.
I know. It's really a rough one.
I choose to abort the mission.
Can I stitch the rugs together?
No.
Can I lash them? You have to use 10 exterior materials, or can I just choose to do one?
No, what do you mean?
I'm just going to do 2 small of rugs.
Okay.
The first one's so offensive.
Yeah.
Or I'll just be like, I'm not using rugs, or I'm just going to use them in my bathroom in front of my kitchen sink and whatnot. And then just decide I'm like or an
entry or something.
I'm like a no big rug house, I guess. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm for sure going to go with small rugs.
Okay. Yeah. Do you, the question here is like, do you think you could take 10 different exterior finishes and make a home look good?
Don't challenge me.
No, we can't. 100% not.
Okay.
That's a sin. But Sue, what do you think?
I'm going through the options in my mind. I'll just say the rug thing for right now. Peer pressure.
So you would live with 2 smaller rugs throughout your entire home?
They're kind of like prayer rugs.
Yeah. Sure.
You know, I make it a thing, a moment.
Okay. I like that.
Then I do stark carpet everywhere.
That's amazing.
You showed him, sucker.
That's awesome.
Suzanne Hall wins this round.
Okay. So, would you rather have a big like EAT, EAT sign in your kitchen, or
etched wheat on my pantry door? What do you
say? That came up. Or in like your living room, big vinyl "Live, Laugh, Love."
Oh, eat, but I would do it in neon or something, or
something rad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eat, same for sure.
Okay. You guys have all these like little ways to spin, but that's why we ask these questions, because it's how would you spin it to make it cool? You know, you have to do it.
I have no qualms with anybody living, laughing, and loving.
Agreed.
Totally. Mm-hmm. Don't put it on your walls.
Yeah.
Take it down. If you can hear me right now, just go ahead and take it down. No one's doubting that you feel that way, but you don't need it on your walls.
Yeah.
We all would like to do those 3 things.
Yeah. Still, and dance like no one's watching. Go for it. Don't have it on your walls. Yeah. Prove it to me. Prove it to me.
Yep. the next isn't polarizing, so it's just your opinion, and you can put it in any application that you would like to. But stripes, florals, or plaid?
Stripes.
I think I'm stripes too. I like the organization of it.
Okay. Stripes are having such a moment right now.
Yep.
Floral is too, but I'm not like a super girly girl. I do like the structure and the organization. Mm-hmm.
When I said that, what were you thinking? Like window treatments, wallpaper,
fashion,
wallpaper. Yeah,
I was thinking fashion, but I think fashion and interiors are kind of the same. Mm-hmm. So I think it bleeds both ways. Mm-hmm.
The next is for a hallway. So do a barrel vault or just regular square opening.
For what?
Just a hallway.
Oh, a hallway. Mm.
Barrel vault, shoot.
If you can.
If someone's going to frame that for me, plaster that sucker. Mm-hmm. I think a barrel vault, I think it's like you're going through a tunnel. It's for fun.
I'm going flat.
Okay.
I do have a barrel in my office within the room, but I don't want to have to walk through it like a tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like a clean ceiling that way.
Makes sense.
Oh. I also don't want a groin vault right now. It's too fancy for me.
You don't want a what? Sorry?
A groin vault.
Oh, okay.
Like the double barrel. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Intersecting. Mm-hmm. It's too fancy.
Yeah.
I mean, if I purchased an existing home and it had it, I'd embrace it and go for it, but I wouldn't choose it for my own style. Mm-hmm. It is structurally incredible when people have them, and it's their style and taste, and we're excited about it to get to design it and work with it. But for my own style, it's too fussy for me.
Yeah. I think the reason why I like the barrel is that, like, cause I like to have a continuous finish, like wrap me around, like on the sides and the top. And that like gives me like no corners, no edges. Like can wrap myself like a little barrel burrito in that space. So
a barrel burrito. Yeah. I like that about you.
Mm-hmm. Just like a little funnel.
Yeah.
Yep. like that one. Oh, next.
Here's another. So every fixture finish in your home either needs to be chrome, and it's like the really cold chrome.
Terrible.
And it chips after a little while.
Yeah.
It's chrome by Moen.
Yes. Or matte black, but it's like the bad, like the cheap matte
Stop.
black. Yeah. Like it looks like kind of white, crusty, from water stuff.
It's flat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's been powder coated. Oh, shoot.
I'm going to go with the crappy chrome then.
Really? Okay. I think I would do black. I don't know why. I just hate the cold chrome.
Oh, every fixture, lighting fixture?
Unfortunately. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go with the black, but then I'm going to get polished nickel plumbing fixtures.
No. I mean
everything.
Yeah.
You have to have a matte black faucet.
Cool.
You have to have matte black pulls on your kitchen drawers.
Chrome.
Okay.
Your silverware has to be matte black.
Yeah. That's amazing.
You have to turn on your faucet to take a shower, and it's a matte black faucet with white crusties on it.
See like the pores.
Yeah.
The white pores peeking through. Yeah, chrome.
Can you imagine putting a matte black piece of silverware in your mouth? Just that.
Your garage door has to be matte black.
Gross.
Oh, that's hilarious. So the next one is in that same vein. Every light fixture, including like lamps and stuff like that.
You had to go lamps.
Yeah, I know. Or make it too easy. They have to be 5,000 Kelvin.
Stop. That's so rude.
All recessed lighting, but you choose the Kelvin. You just know.
All recessed lighting, I'll choose the Kelvin.
But there's no lamps or anything. You have no.
Oh, I hate this so much. Okay, wait. So the other option is it has to be 5,000 Kelvin lamp next to my face. Forget it. You can forget it. I don't even want the lamp. I don't want the lamp.
No.
What was that?
I can't get the plug-in dimmers.
No.
Okay. All right.
You're going to dim a Kelvin. It's still going to be so many Kelvins.
I think this is what I would do is I would dim the recessed lighting to get the mood that I wanted. So if you could put a dimmer on that.
The windows in my house and just not turn on my lights ever.
There you go.
Oh, cheers.
Candles.
There you go.
There we go.
I like recessed.
Candles. Yeah, candles works. You have all these like
workarounds.
Yeah, workarounds.
Yeah.
Guys, I live in a forestry model. Keep going.
A forestry model.
I know how to live beautifully when under rough conditions.
Oh no. She was going to live in her barn and fix up and knock down her house.
There's a candle burning when I'm not there. You bet.
That's hilarious.
She's trying to force a new build by burning a candle while she's not home.
Sorry.
That's funny.
Oops.
Oopsies. I have fire insurance, right?
What is the worst fashion decision you've ever made? This can be like interiors as well, if you want it to be.
I don't know. The asymmetrical haircut. What was that market? That was pretty bad.
Like
that was terrible.
That was really bad.
Also, I have to say the blue primer. What's that called? The blue conditioner that you put in your hair.
Oh, yeah.
That made your hair look gray.
Yeah. That was
an asymmetrical.
The Mother of Dragons moment with Game of Thrones. We're all trying to look like
Daenerys. Yeah, Daenerys. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Targaryen. That was what I was thinking. Targaryen. Yeah.
You had really spiky hair when I first started working for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. This is like 2008, 2009.
I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also feel like
extensions too, which was like really kind of funny.
really bad. Yeah. That was terrible.
Yeah.
Also,
that's the picture that the first day of extensions though is what comes when you call me.
What's that?
When you got your extensions.
I called you?
No, that's what shows up when you call me.
Oh, stop. Oh no. You gotta change that.
Oh, we're having a photo
oh my gosh. We're not leaving here today without changing that. That is so terrible. Yeah, that was awful. Hair extensions are terrible.
Were they tape-in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you ever do like woven in or?
Look at me. No,
I don't think you'd need to be honest.
No, I'm just not the girl that's going to wear mermaid extensions and curl it in ringlets.
Yep.
It's just too much. And when I see it on other people, I don't like it on them either.
Me neither. I also think
and I'm like, oh my gosh, they spent so much time and so much money weaving all that hair in. And I just don't think it's worth it in the end.
My wife's a hairstylist, so I say bless them, but people do what they like,
Thousands and thousands of dollars
it's insane.
In hair and in sewing them in.
Oh, yeah.
The girl that does my hair only sews in extensions
through it. Does it get hot? And then
they know. I think they just know how to do it. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I just feel like I don't know. It's too much. It'd be like living with a firecracker. You know what I mean? On your head all the time. It's just all this hair. It's just too much. And then, people, they're like pulling hair off their sweater and like, oh, my hair's just everywhere. And they're pulling it off like they're a cat.
It's not your hair.
I know. I just don't love it. I don't love the look. I don't know. It's too much. I'm sure there's ways to do it really, really beautifully and it'd be fun for like a Halloween party. Mm-hmm. I just wouldn't want it for the full amount of time that you'd have to do it to make it worthwhile. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I do, though, think that Moira on Schitt's Creek has a good thing going when she has different wigs.
Oh, my God.
Doesn't that look so much fun?
100%.
Yeah, like have blue hair one day because you're like in a mood. I think that'd be amazing.
I'm now into the Jazz Gals on that.
So amazing.
So good. Her audition for that. So amazing. Brought up the shaker.
So good. So good.
Start that tonight again.
When the person wrote that question, the worst fashion decision you've ever made, I was thinking, are we ever going to get to see the photo of your master bedroom on Alice Lane? Do you remember? You told us about that and you came across the photo?
Please bless. No.
There's nothing we could do to get
I'm sure it's on the drive. So for sure you could find it. I'm sure.
On Alice Lane.
Nicole came and shot it. That house was shot. Oh, on Alice Lane. I'm sorry. I thought we meant Mile High.
No. Do you remember telling me
What was I saying? Tell me about it.
You came across a photo of it and you remember being really proud of it at the time.
Yeah.
And then you were like, oh my gosh, like.
So bad.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I'm just like, I just wanted to see that because you're so amazing at what you do. It'd be good to see.
You'll have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
I do need to find that. You know what? Adam Bennett probably has something somewhere. I'm going to work on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it will be the best before and after to my brain to be like, that's the way I used to think.
And then you're like, you measure your success.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
It's improved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. That whole house. I'm like, I would die if anybody ever walked through it. It was like, this is what made you think you should be an interior designer.
And you did it. And now look at you.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Fun. Yep.
The next couple of questions are just kind of like personal preference, get to know you type things. So the mountains or the beach?
Man, I was thinking about that this morning because we live with the mountains. I think we need to get to the water. We need to get to the beach. And I find that that's what we do a lot whenever we have free time is we want to go to the water, you know? Well, I mean, even if it's that Lake Powell or it could be California, or I grew up going to a smaller lake here in Utah growing up with a boat. But,
what was that lake?
Yuba.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But I do think there's something so majestic about driving home. You know how we drive home on SR 92, those massive mountains, 2 huge, massive mountains are just right there. Yeah. It's really beautiful. And the canyons are so stunning. And I feel like they give back in a better way than having a beach. Because if you live near the beach, most people don't have beachfront property. So then they aren't looking at anything, right? Ever. Yeah. Only unless you have the millions and millions and gazillions of dollars to live on beachfront property do you really get to enjoy the mountains the way we do, living wherever we are and seeing a view of the mountains. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I feel like it's like our landmark, but everybody gets to enjoy it. And you can enjoy it even more so if you want to live in Park City in the mountains, or you can live near a canyon or experience them however. But I think I'd rather drive to the water, just like everybody else, but enjoy the mountains daily.
So it'd be, okay.
I just chose the mountains.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I grew up going to the beach like all the time because we lived in California. I loved it. And when we first moved to Utah, I didn't get it. But like, as I've lived here, like, I think I would say the mountains too. And it was, especially when we went, because even in California, we'd go to the Sierra Nevadas. We'd go to Yosemite. And so when
you'd search out the mountains there.
We'd search out the mountains there. And I'm married to like an avid, like, explorer, Tom Hall, and we just have made it a habit. And there's something so therapeutic about going up our canyons. And we're like, I used to live in Provo, so we were only like 5 minutes from Sundance, or like 15 minutes from Sundance and going up there. And, now we're right by AF Canyon, and it's so beautiful. And like, usually when I have the kids and I just need to get out, we'll usually drive up AF Canyon now.
Alpine
like, that's
Drive
where I
fall.
go. Yeah, the Alpine Loop. And I'm like, I can't believe this is in our backyard. And there is water, and there's lakes and there's so many things. Yeah. So for sure, I would say mountains. I love the beach for a visit, but I want to live by the mountains. It's my North Star. Like, I know where I'm at. Whenever we travel for clients and things, I'm like, how do they know which way is south and which way is north? And getting out the sundial, I'm like, the mountains are just such a compass. I love them.
Agreed.
Even the smell of it.
But it is always nice.
I was just going to say, opening up those windows and smelling all that fresh air is so amazing.
We were doing the house in Truckee. And I remember when we were driving, like, I opened up the windows and like, you just smell the Sierra Nevadas, you smell the pines, and it is like, it took me back, and I'm like, yeah, the mountains are everything. They're so fantastic.
Yeah. So rad. And you get multiple seasons and all of that,
Totally.
It's great. Rings or necklaces, if you had to choose?
Necklaces. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I buy rings and I don't wear them.
They just like fall off and you put on lotion and like, I don't know, they just all get all
It's a lot. Yeah, totally. I leave my wedding ring at home a lot. And so, but I love a necklace, love an earring.
Same.
Yeah.
Just like they do all the work without having to get in your way.
I also feel like if I'm going to buy a ring, I want it to be like real, right? Real gold, real stones, whatever. And you just aren't going to like go out and drop thousands of dollars on a real ring and then also forget to wear it or get lotion in it or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I think there's a perceived value. Like, the necklace is bigger. You get 2 earrings.
And I'm not going to I'm not going to go buy like a fake ring.
No.
Just have jewelry on my hands or I don't know. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
Same.
If you had to give up one, doing your nails or doing your hair?
Ooh, doing my nails for sure.
That's what you'd give up.
But here's the thing.
Don't do my hair. So doing my hair.
No, I'm talking like, I'm not going to get your hair done. Like coloring as well.
Oh, doing my nails then.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. But I grew up in the 90s. So I get ready every day, including Saturdays. I would never not put makeup on or do my hair. And I look at girls today that only wear like leggings outside of the house. They think that their leggings are pants. They're not pants, Yep. So I grew up getting ready every day, and we were in a generation where you would like really get ready, like big hair. You know what I mean? Spend a lot of time.
Even if you're chilling at home, you get ready every day?
Oh, 100%.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Like, I've even been sick with a cold, and I've gotten up and I've got my makeup done, and I'd be like, I really don't feel good. You know, like getting ready. I mean, like, I wonder if I
look good, feel good.
I wonder if if I can just get past the hump and get in and you know what I mean?
Trick your mind a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah. But I've sat there on a sick day, fully ready. But then I finally was like, I'm really I shouldn't be around people. They shouldn't be around me. I could get them sick, you know? And then I'm fully ready for the day. So yeah.
Isn't it crazy how that's like I feel like 3 years ago, when you you have a little cold, you don't really think much of it. Now, like anytime I'm like feeling something in my throat, I'm like, okay, I need to who am I going around today? You know what I mean? That's crazy. That's
for sure. But I think it's a generational thing because there's so many people because like when I was in college, it was like a grunge era, you know, and I would wear like overalls to school and wear Doc Martens and all of that.
Did you ever do like the one overall, like
half up, half down, like Blossom.
Yeah.
Do you remember Blossom on TV? No, I didn't do that. But I remember my advertising professor saying to me, did he give me a job opportunity? Oh no, I know what it was. I was in Miss Utah and he was like, that's fine. You can miss my class, but you have to do something about your hair. Cause I remember back then I would just like put my hair up or not get ready very well or something. Cause I was in college and it was like cool to not get ready. And I was like so called out. I felt so stupid. And I've gotten ready like every day since then.
So that was like been the turning point.
Professor?
Yeah.
I hope he's listening.
John Anderson.
John.
My advertising professor is like the sexy old stylish guy with white hair. And he was like always on the balls of his feet. He had so much energy and he just saw a lot in me. And I was really grateful to him for calling me out. And so I'm like, when I see girls that don't know how to walk in heels, for one, that drives me crazy. Wow. And also when they don't get ready, I think, should I be there, John Anderson? Should I call them out? Should I help them?
That's a tough thing to do.
Because I feel like you'll get further in life if you care more about everything. Yep. You have to care about yourself first. Do you know what I mean? And people don't fully trust you, especially if you're helping them in their home. If you don't care about what your own appearance is, how could you care about the appearance of their home?
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
True.
So anyway, that was a really long tangent, all to say, like, I'm absolutely doing my hair and I'm doing my makeup too. Yeah. But I don't really care. I'd be really happy to not have to keep doing my nails and just let them go natural and file them short and keep them clean. That'd be so easy, you know? Yeah.
Agreed.
But nails are fun for right now. I feel like nails trend too. They're in and out, but right now, like nails are a real thing. So it's fun.
I know.
It's fun for a decade or however long it lasts.
I know. And my real blonde's really mousy too. So I'd be really sad not to have highlights or like not to be brighter.
What do you mean mousy?
It's just like, do you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
It's just like most blondes are.
Yeah.
Like we're just
It's
a little,
like a little dirtier.
Mousy,
Yeah.
you know?
Okay.
So can you imagine like going out of like a mop of mouse? Like gross.
Also, like, who's to say we don't have gray hair? Because Sue's 40, I'm 47. I probably have gray hair. I don't even know, you know?
It's going to be white. I think mine's going to go white.
Do you think?
My grandma's was white.
Did it go gray and then white?
Mom.
Mom, are you listening out there? Hello.
Text me.
Hello. Yeah.
I'll get back to you on that.
I don't know. I'm very curious, but I'm like, I don't want to see me with gray hair. I just don't.
You know what? I have a whole Pinterest board full of like, just like really foxy old ladies, like just like their cool style and they have gray hair. So I'm like, I want to be like
That's
that.
fun though when we're 70, right?
For sure. But not 40.
No.
I still have like a full forced remodel and a new house to build at some point in my house.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. Do I want to
And
be
you
gray?
just had children.
I just had children.
Your kids can't think that their mom is a grandma. You know what I mean? You got to keep it. You got to keep it high and tight for a little while.
High and tight, guys.
Yeah.
Hair.
Yeah.
Sue and I both choose our hair.
I would too. The next one is drapery. Would you do sheer, linen, or silk?
Ooh, good question. I'm a sheer always. I love a sheer. Linen is a weave. Yeah. I just love a really sheer drapery. I think it's very chic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have sheers all over my house.
You say sheer?
Linen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A linen sheer. Yeah.
Okay.
You just combine two categories. It's one or the other, Sue. It's an opaque linen or it's a sheer.
Sheer.
Okay.
Just need to make sure light's filtering through that because that's when we look like angels.
Yeah.
Right?
You're going to need that with all your windows because
I want to see the weave of a linen sheer. Jeez.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
You win.
The last question. A trend that you hope comes back. This could be in fashion, could be in interiors, whatever.
A trend I
I do think about trends all the time because we've lived long enough to see them.
And see some circle back.
We're seeing people wear Doc Martens for the last 5 or so years. Like we grew up with them and I'm like, why are we doing this again? You know, but like the lug soles and all of that are a big deal, and Converse are a thing. And do you know what I mean? Like we've lived long enough that we've seen these things twice. All of us in this room have.
Fancy hats.
Oh yes.
I would love fancy
the
hats.
The fascinator. I would love the fancy hats.
So much fun.
Yeah.
I love that. And we go to when we go to Decades and stuff, I'm like, oh, and you look at old pictures.
Yes.
And women just had always had a headdress on. And
I love that.
I want that.
So like 20s really like that?
Yeah, 20s through 50s. Like
okay.
if they all just also really great hats.
I'm gonna piggyback on what Sue's saying, and I'm gonna say ladies dressing like ladies again. Do you know what I mean? It feels all very like leggings and sweatshirts, and
especially if you've been to an airport in the last decade.
It's like nobody cares anymore, and they don't want to put in the effort, and they put their greasy hair up in a top knot, and they put on their leggings and whatever they wear with it, and they call it good, you know? I'm like, it'd be really fun to just see ladies dressing.
Yeah, if you identify as a lady, dress like a lady. That would be really fun.
Or even if, even if you're a gentleman that dresses like a lady.
No, so if you identify yourself as feminine,
just dress. And I would love to see gentlemen dress like gentlemen. Totally. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just think it's just so fun. It's like a celebration of life. And,
well, it's just expression too, just like you gave a damn,
You gave a damn. I like that.
Yeah. Also, gloves. Remember the other day I told you about with my grandma's glove, and I found and they were just so pretty, and they were like this Weimaraner leather with the lace kind of running.
So
I was just
pretty.
Gloves.
Yeah.
When were gloves out? Let's bring it back.
Yeah.
All the accouterments, right? The gloves, the hats, all the extras, the scarves.
The collapsible gold cup that you take out of your purse and
swallow a pill.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that too.
I didn't know that was a thing. That was a real thing.
My grandma had one, and it had this gold rose on it, and it was I want to say it was horn material, and it would collapse, and it went into this little lid, and then she would take it out. I have it.
Okay.
Got it.
Was it for taking pills or?
Yeah, she would just have it in her purse.
I need an aspirin.
Little cup.
It's kind of like having a flask in your jacket. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Okay.
Flask. When did flask go?
They're probably still a thing, are they? I don't know.
Probably. I mean, there's to some people, the people that need to travel and drink, I guess.
Yes, totally.
Yeah. Or, I mean, I bet some people collect them too, like a Zippo lighter, people collect those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Cool.
I like it. That was fun. Thank you for putting that together for us.
If you guys have any questions that, would fall in this category, you can email us and put the title of the email, 21 questions, and you can email dearalice@alicelanehome.com.
Cheers. Love it.
That asymmetrical haircut was so bad. So bad. Remember it. And I met Jamie Drake, took a picture with freaking Jamie Drake at Market. And I was like, what was I thinking?
That's awesome.
Proof that I lived.
Yep. See you guys next time.
Hey, thanks for listening. If you like our show, please leave a 5-star rating.